Do you live in a house or a flat, above the pub or with the parents? And how do you feel about new neighbours? A lot of new neighbours, double the number of people. Flats and apartments replacing houses, old villas in character suburbs bulldozed for concrete duplexes. Freestanding houses so expensive that only the rich can afford them, or so far out of town that you'll be time poor anyway. It's happening now in Adelaide, Buckland Park, a mega suburb being planned on the empty Adelaide plains, Mount Barker in the Adelaide Hills, and more of us are renting. The great Australian dream we once had about the highest home ownership of any country in the world is no longer an affordable choice. The federal opposition says immigration's out of control and needs to be cut. Worried that 2/3 of Australians are frightened by population growth predictions, they show 36 million people by 2050, the government has now appointed the country's first ever Minister for Population. The building development lobby is the most vigorous proponent of local population growth, Michael Hickenbotham's building company among them. The Buckland Park developer is Lang Walker, one of the country's great capitalists, and richer by far than the politicians, South Australian ministers Patrick Conlon and Kevin Foley among them, who he entertains on one or the other of his luxury yachts. The most passionate opponent is Sustainable Population Australia, whose members, Sandra Kank among them, think South Australia's population is just about right where it is. The state government has population targets. 560,000 more people in Greater Adelaide is what it wants, more than half as many again. It's a debate that touches every element of politics because it touches everyone. Traffic congestion, crowded buses or not enough trains, neighbourhood parks sold to developers, the house next to yours knocked over for flats. Sydney already discourages population growth. Brisbane is woefully unable to cope with the number of its new arrivals, mainly from interstate. And Adelaide? It's a drive to Buckland Park for us.